Testing is the process that we just did here to find these crazy stats on this return, on this strategy. Okay, well, after you backtest and you see it actually works, distribution, hit rate, payoff shouldn't fall apart. Okay, so let's do that first. Let's go ahead and split this data here. This is a little ghetto, but whatever. You know, I'm a ghetto dude, so it just is what it is. Okay, let's go ahead and say split data dot py. Okay, and here, please build me a tool that will split this data into whatever percentages I want, so we can have a test set and an out of sample set. So if I said like 30% OOS and 70% IS, then it would take the first 70% as in sample and the last 30% as out of sample, and then it would save it right into the same data folder name with OOS or IS. Save it right back. Save it back. Save it right back. Just keep running it. I don't care. I don't care, dude. I don't care. I'm here for. I'm not going. I'm sorry. I'm always gonna. You gotta leave, guys. There's people here than there used to be. People are They're quitting crypto. Why would you quit? Why? Everybody's down. Step on the guy. Let's step on their head. Are you really, bro? Are you really a killer down right now? Let's step, guys. Let's step on the dude. Come on. We eat. This is when we eat, bro. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Don't stop. Don't stop. I know you had those thoughts. You want to stop. Don't, please. Thank. Okay, let's run this. Let's split up. We got them split. Okay, let's say in sample first. Copy path. I know this is really cheap. I'm going to test this some other ways too. So let's go over to the strategy here and let's put in the new, where is that? Where's the data at? It is, okay. Okay, so this is test. Okay, first up, hold on. Let's do this. This is the in sample. I want to go ahead and save this data. This is the OG data. I know this is kind of cheating, but whatever. I want to get a bunch of tests going. Okay. OG, okay. .csv, okay. Let's say the data path here. Let's call this the OG. The OG, and then this will be data path equals that. Okay. Okay, now let's see how it does on this data here. Am I still a dog or what? Is he still a data dog or what? Okay, so I'm just going to do a bunch of tests up here. So first I'm going to go ahead and run this one. So this is the IS. Okay. And now let's run it. Damn, my fingers is quick today. My fingers is quicker. They quicker and quicker every day, dude. Okay, that's what the equity curve looks like, so you can see it. It's optimizing now. And I'm just going to be quick with it. And I'm not going to over optimize it. I'm not even going to look at the optimization. Okay, so you can see it's a 73,000% return versus buy and hold of 7,000. Drawdown. Okay. So this is unoptimized. Wow. Wow. There's so much knowledge every single day, my. Wow. Ow, the sample copy path. Wow. .csv. Okay, in sample, out of sample, data path. That's right, son. And then let's copy this, copy. And then I'm gonna have I talk to this. All right, let's see if this still works on the other data. Okay, it does. You can see that still works. Final peak, max draw is 77. Drawdown days is 1024. Okay, that's pretty heavy B. That's heavy B. That's heavy B. That's heavy B. Okay, I'm not gonna let it optimize. Let's see how this did over here. Prop factor 1.2, expectancy 1. Okay. Sharp 000. Damn. Exposure time. Return is negative 14%. So it didn't work. And there we go. The flop. Okay, so here we go. I did an in sample and out of sample, and that's why you got to do those, dude. You got to test them on different datas. Okay, okay, you can see that my in sample did well, but my out of sample didn't. Please recommend what the next step I should have. What's the next step I should do in order to keep robustness testing this? I did a 70% train and a 30% test. Okay, let's go ahead and see what she has to say up here while she's doing that as well, my dear. Yes, please, thank you. Permutation test. Walk forward analysis. Rolling re-optimization here. Goal, simulate how you'd really run it. Predict periodically retune parameters, then trade the next chunk. Pick e.g. 3 years and a step of 6 months loop. Optimize on window T, trade on out of sample in window T plus 1, roll forward. Compile the stitched together equity curve for all OOS slices. Parameter sensitivity and heat map check. Make sure the edge is a plateau, not a single unsustainable spike. It's actually a good idea. That's a good idea. Run a grid, MA fast, slow, TP, SL. A wide neighborhood of parameters within, say, 10% best sharp, razor thin equals overfit. Exposure time, in sample. The buy and hold is 71% versus negative 14.9 in the last 3 years. 4 years, really. 1,300 days. Exposure time 77%. I want to test it on some other data as well. I think that would be interesting. Let's try this 1 hour, 5,000 weeks. Is that what it says? 500 weeks. 5,000 weeks. Jesus. Data path. I've done it on hourly or daily data thus far, so now I'm gonna try it with hourly. There it goes. Oh, bad, 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 bad. You can see it falls off a cliff early. Let's try it on some 6-hour data here.
No, it's what's called machine learning. So you find things that are predictive. You might guess, oh, such and such should be predictive, might be predictive, and you test it out in the computer, and maybe it isn't, maybe it isn't.
Maybe
you
it
test
is,
it out
maybe it
on
isn't.
long-term historical
All right, so I'm grabbing 6-hour
data
BTC data real quick.
and price data and other things, and then you add to the system this if it works, and if it doesn't, you throw it out. So
throw it out.
There aren't elaborate equations, at least not for.
Nothing elaborate around here, dude. What time is it? 9:09. We got a bit of time until the stock market opens here. It looks like Tesla is up a little bit. QQQ is down a little bit. Nvidia is down a tiny bit. Ethereum is steady. BTC is up a little bit. Okay, so we got about 20 minutes till that happens. You can see I'm getting 6-hour data here for 1,000 weeks, so that's a lot of weeks. But I'm gonna do I'm gonna use it on the split. I'm gonna use it on the split again. Let's go ahead and read what she has to say. Permutation test, randomization test, aka scramble the labels, quantify data mining, compute the link between price movement and entry logic while preserving distributional properties. 2 common flavors, return shuffle, randomly permute daily returns, keeping order of signals, signal shuffle, keep return path intact, randomly permute your long, short, flat signals, run the strategy n equals 1,000 times on shuffled data, build distribution of equity finals, sharp, see where the sharp sits, live sharp should be in the extreme right tail, 0.05. Monte Carlo resampling of trades. Understand luck versus skill by bootstrapping trade level results. Sample with replacement from your realized trade list. Rebuild equity curve 10,000 times. Evaluate distribution and CAGR. Max drawdown. The median bootstrap performance should stay positive, and the 5th percentile not wipe you out. You can see I got the data here, so let's go ahead and data dog it. Let's go ahead and split it first. No, let's not split it because we haven't even seen it works yet. So, well, let's split it. Let's be careful. 6 hours, copy path here, and let's go to that data split here. Split data here. And we'll go to that split data part here and see what happens. Here we split it first. Okay, it's split. Now let's go get the data. 6 hour, in sample, out of sample, copy path. Coinbase data, close that. 2x. Let's try this one here. The 1 hour's trash. Most of this is gonna be, remember that. Okay, so this one looks like it, we'll see. This one's profitable. 2.61 expectancy. Okay, that's in sample, 6 hours. 72 days. Okay, 296 trades. The 6-hour data. Sharp ratio, trash. Sortino though, 3.13. Remember, Sharp penalizes for the upside and downside. Exposure time, 86. Return, 37,000 versus 8,600. 8,600. Okay, so that looks pretty good on the 6 hour, but let's go ahead and try the 6 hour out of sample. That's actually right, dude. Good job. Good job, dude. Okay, so here we go. Worst trade, best trade. You can see this is profitable in sample and out of sample. There we go. Sharp is still low. The return is 161 versus 216. So not better here in the last few years. Interesting. I should have written those down. I can run them again. I'm really curious about actually the optimization of this one. But you don't want to optimize on the out of sample. Okay, so 6 hour looks decent. Decent. It's a little too high exposure time in my liking, but 6 hour OS. 6 hour IS. So let's flop that back. Okay, you can see this one was profitable, 37,000 versus whatever it was. Okay, so sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I kind of want to get an optimization going for this 6 hour one, so I'm going to do that. Copy path. I'm just curious, you know? I'm just a curious cat. Because I'm using really random, and this is good that I use random, but constants. I don't want to over optimize, but I just put like random constants in there, like take profits and stop losses. So let's go ahead and say Python. Run that. Oh, I'm gonna have to conda activate Tflow, bro. There we go. So let's let it optimize here. I'll put it down here on the screen. And we'll come back to that. So currently optimizing the 6 hour. Wait a minute though. Wait a minute. 10 to 30, 10 to 40, take profit. Nah, this ain't it. This is 2. Because we noticed that the lower take profits do better. So lower take profits and stop losses here. We got 9:16 a.m. 9:16 a.m. Let's flip this to a more fun chart, maybe the 5 minute, so we can watch this open here in, I don't know, 14 minutes. Yeah. QQQ, Tesla, QQQ, down a bit, NVIDIA, BTC, Ethereum. Okay, you've seen everything. Let's go ahead here and say, let's see what she said here to this response. If number 1 looks good. Quick out of sample split code sketch. Okay, we already did that. Your OOS flop equals early warning that the edge you saw was probably SMA curve fitting alpha. Don't throw the idea away yet, but switch from searching for the perfect numbers to proving the concept can survive rough handling. Below is the logical next move and how to run it. Stress the parameters before anything else. Why? When you optimize 4 knobs at once, a single lucky combination can beat out a sample even if the underlying logic is okay. Here's what to do next. Step 1A, build a dense grid around the IS champion. Plus 10 bars. Produce a heat map of Sharp on the IS. Run every grid point on the same OOS slice you already used. Run every grid point on the same OOS slice you already used. Okay, so Send me the code for the full code for 1A and then 1B as well, so I can test both of those. Here's a drop script that both robust steps. Okay. Step 1A, dense parameters sweep on your in-sample data and a sharp ratio heat map. Okay. Step 1B, identical grid of your out-of-sample data with another heat map so you can eyeball whether the edge survives. Just copy paste into robust plateau. Adjust the 2 file paths if needed and run. Robust SMA plateau, parameter robustness test.
Make a choice, right? You just decide what it's going to be, who you're going to be, how you're going to do it. Just decide. And then from that point, the universe is going to get out your way. It's like it's water. It wants to move and go around stuff, you know.
Produces 2 PNG heat maps. Okay, so we got the path for the end sample and the OS. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and try to run this. I'm gonna call this 2x MA reversal robust SMA. All right, let's see what the error is. Because you knew the error. Copy path. Bug, please fix. Thinking. You ran into the version mismatch backslash.py that should that shipped with Anaconda, TFlow, ANV. The keyword return history is not recognized by backtest.run. Newer releases added it. Okay. Simply drop that keyword. Okay. Here we go. So let's wait for this to be done. In the meantime, let's see if we can read a little bit more. The chat. I've been using some GPT like Lorenzen Python code to code something. I don't know if this is AI. Can you help guide me? Sure, dude. Use cursor. Jeremy said says my bot is stuck trying to find radium pool. Thing is, it can't control trade. Nice. Yo, all up 777. Thanks to the 7 for he be compassionate to one another. 7-7. Oh, no, for the plan I have for the 7-7 and harm you. Give hope and sure. All you hope. All is hope, dude. All love. What does 7-7 means? Dude, I got AI. That's beautiful. Do you have some prompts? I got mad prompts in my brain, bro. My brain is full of prompts. What type of prompts you need, cousin? ¿Qué tipo de prompts tú necesitas, mano? Dime. Since you said Since you said Since you said yo sé tú hablas español. Okay. Okay. Me? No way. I don't speak Spanish. But sometimes I'll pretend like I do. Programador. Okay, maybe you don't speak Spanish. Because I thought it was pro. But much love to you. Glad you're here. Let's see how this does. Okay, does it look like it's done? Is champion? I can't read this trash, bro. No, I think there's a or something. Oh, there we go. Oh, this is DS one. The optimized one. It looks like it's trash. No, that's really good, but look how many traders there are. SQN profit factor is unbelievable. 1,600. Yeah, dude, this is too good to be true. So I'm just gonna probably pass on this one. But you can see the return is just trading perfectly. Can see all the red and green dots here. All right, so what I want to do though is take this and I want to do that in sample, out of sample on the best params. Okay, heat is saved. Perfect. Heat.is is saved. So let's go look at it. In sample heat on the left. Out of sample heat on the right. Base off sharp. I think I want to try this on I'll just tell her. Please help me analyze these heat maps that sent back. Also, make sure that it's saved to the data folder. We don't want to save to where you saved it. Also, this is crypto data, so I think it would be beneficial to look at the Sortino heat map, as it doesn't penalize the downside or upside like Sharp does. One more other thing that could be cool to look at is the Kalmar ratio heat map. I don't know though. You tell me. Oh, 03, what you got, fam? So it thought for 14 seconds in sample. Okay. Can you see these? Probably not. Okay, let me pull this screen up a little bit so you can see it too, dog, because you're a data dog. You're a data dog. We're both data dogs. Let's make this a little bit smaller so we can get all on screen here. You can see that fully, yes. Yes, dude. You gotta leave. Peace, bro. Mira que pasa. Peace. Peace, programmer. Okay, let's read through this analysis here of this good fella. In sample IS, a big yellow green plateau from fast MA 7 to 20 versus slow MA 30 to 48. That's what you want to see. Out of sample, edge clearly survives but shifts downward. Sweet spot is fast 7 to 13 versus slow 30 to 45. So how do you interpret this? Okay, so you can see the slow MA here, the fast MA. Okay, we're looking for higher numbers here, so the yellow blocks. Okay, and over here we're looking for higher numbers as well. The sharp is 25, 35. Okay, lots of parameter combos
Imagine
work.
you had everything you wanted. Everything. Imagine you were everything you ever wanted to be. And capture that feeling. That's the easiest way to manifest what you want.
That's the easiest way to manifest what you want. Still a respectable plateau, sharp 0.9 to 1.3. Takeaway. The idea is alive, but the fast MA must be shorter than 15 for live trading. That gives you a clear for the walk forward test, restricts search space. Why bother with Sortino and Calmar? Sortino ignores upside volatility, great for moonshot crypto where big spikes are normal. Calmar is the return divided by drawdown. Punishes long, deep drawdowns. Perfect care about capital efficiency. Both metrics complement Sharp, so plotting them makes sense. If the Sortino and Calmar plateaus line up with Sharp, the edge is robust. If they diverge, you'll know exactly which risk dimension needs work. Drop in upgrade, save to your data folder, and plot Sharp, Sortino, and Calmar. Below is a patched version of the robustness script. Saves everything to robustness. Collects Sharp, Sortino, Calmar in one loop. Nice. Spits the heat maps. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. All right, so let's run it back. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Life is beautiful. Delete all these. Books are freaking flying, son. They're flying. They're flying. Books are flying. Longs and shorts, dude. Longs and shorts. Longs get licked. Shorts get licked. You know the game. Longs get licked. Shorts get licked. Dun 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 dun. 21%. Oh, the market just opened. Okay. Let's go peep game. Excuse me. Sorry for burping in your ear. I hope you didn't hear. QQQ is negative 21. 21. 21. Tesla here. Dun, 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 dun. 50% done, it says. %, 50%. Done yet? Yeah. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome. I was cheese, bro. Grabbing a little cheese. I had to get some cheese, bro. I had to get some cheese, dude. Little mouse, yo. You know what I'm saying? Snack on some cheese and breakfast cheese. Why not? Why not have a little cheese for breakfast? Why not? I send all this to AI. So, where is she? Right here. Please walk me through all of the data that we got back here. And then teach me your conclusions. All right, let's look at them too. I was sick, bro. All right, so yellow's good. I mean, all of these are fire. They're like over 10 Kalmar. Not all of them. A lot of them are fire. Here we go. Oh, this is a big data file. She ain't gonna be doing nothing with this. Okay, so what the three mean? Quick refresher. Nice, good one. Just total return divided by the total value. Good for asset. Specific nuance. It penalized savage upside spikes just as harshly as down drawdowns may undervalue moonshots. Sortino is a return divided by downside volatility. So sometimes better for crypto. Ignores those huge positive candles. BTC CAG is the reverse drawdown. CAGR on good annual growth. If it leads down these worst holes, you have out of rule of thumb: Sharp above 1, Sortino above 2, Kalmar above 1, and out of sample land. Interesting. Keep testing. Reading the heat map you produce 2.1 Sharp. So the big yellow green block from fast. We already saw the Sharp, so 2.2 is Sortino.
We must keep moving.
Let's go get those.
We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
So you can see here, this is the in sample Sortino. There are some spaces with 70 plus Sortino, which is nuts. This is the out of sample Sortino, and wow, it's a big difference. Okay, let's read what she says. Same band, 7 to 20, 30 to 48, but a few neon outliers. Sortino equals 70 plus. Wow. Those are almost certainly statistical artifacts. Tiny max drawdown periods with goofy upside. With goofy upside, dude. That's goofy. You goofy, bro. That's funny. Out of sample Sortino. Healthy Green Ridge. Sortino 2.5 to 4.5. Sitting on the fast 7 to 10. Slow equals 30 to 45. Strip. So the positive edge survives once we upside. Kalmar ratio here. IS Kalmar. Several. Come on, let's look at it first. So we're going to look at the Kalmar ratio. In sample, it looks like this. You can see that there's a couple yellowish green spots. Those are like the outliers. Then the in sample is this. Sorry, out of sample. Let's see what she says. The ins Kalmar, several ridiculous 40 plus values at fast, 20 to 30, 23 with slow equals 33. That's one monstrous run with almost no drawdown. Ignore. It vanishes out of sample. OOS Kalmar, the only cells with 3 plus sit at 7 to 9, slow 40 to 45. Everything beyond fast equals 15 collapses to Kalmar. What the trio tells you, edge is real, but parameter sensitivity. Keep fast MA under 13, sweet spot is 7 to 12. And slow between 30 and 45. Over optimized pocket around fast equals 20, blew up OOS. Those high in sample Sortino Kalmar spikes were mirages. Good we caught them early. Nice. Risk adjusted reward is still attractive out of samples. Sharp equals 1, Sortino equals 3, Kalmar equals 1 to 3 for a wide band. Passes the plateau test. Concrete next steps stage. Okay. Walk forward re-optimization. Y simulates live retuning and trading. Practical settings based on the heat map. Rolling 3-year in sample. Trade next 6 months out of sample. Grid fast 7 to 13. Slow 30 to 45. TPSL. Keep +1, -1 band. Okay. Permutation test. Estimate p-value versus data mining. Okay. Keep the signal sequence fixed. Shuffle returned 1,000 times. Look for P under 0.05. Trade level bootstrap. Luck versus skill and tail risk. Resampled trades 10,000x. 5th percentile CAGR should stay above 0. Transaction cost shock. Crypto fees spread. Double commission plus add 0.25 slippage edge should beat the hold. Files and folders. All your outputs are now dropped into this. Okay. Feel free to rename or move backtesting code. We'll pick them up anywhere. But this keeps the data self-contained. Verdict. Good news. The idea holds water once you keep the fast MA short. Caution. Avoid the tempting fast equals 20 cluster pure curve fit. Action. Roll the walk forward test with the restricted grid if it delivers sharp about equal to 1 or Kalmar. Please send me the code for the walk forward test that you want me to run, and then we will go from there. Dun, dun, dun. Here's a ready to run walk forward script that rolls a 3-year optimization window, trades the next 6 month slice with the window's best parameters, stitches every out of sample slice into a single live like equity curve, prints slice level and aggregate stats, drops all artifacts into the data walk forward. Save it as walk forward MA reversal or overwrite an old file. Then hit run. Done, done, done. I'm going to call this copy, paste, walk forward, paste it in. Damn, I hit copy again, bro. I hit copy, I meant paste. All right, so you can see we're using 1 day. Okay. Trained, it's going to split it, fast MAs, slow MAs. Okay. 0.002 commission, so double. Double the commission because, you know, better than no commission. I'd rather use double commission than no commission. Bug, please fix. Send me full code. Thank you. You're using no commission. I'm using double commission. Bug, please fix. Send me back the full code. Thank you. Looks like Whiff making a move, huh? How big a move was that for the last week? What? What's up, bro? How you doing? That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. I'm chilling. How you doing? That's dope. I didn't know you could type in on this. Nah, you can't just start typing, but below it's a drop-in replacement. Thank you. All right, here we go. Look now. Sharp 1.49. Sharp 2.04. All right, here we go.
So don't wait living someone's life. Don't be trapped by dogma, which is living with the results of other people's thinking. Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. And most important, have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become. Everything else is secondary. Stay hungry, stay foolish.
Stay hungry, stay foolish. Stay hungry, stay foolish. All right, let's see how this did. I mean, we can see the stats here, but I want to give it to the AI 03 here because she's smarter than I am. Please go ahead and walk me through the data that we got back. Explain to me how it looks and how I can interpret it and how we can move forward from here. So let's go to that file here that we had, the data. It's actually not in robust, it's in walk forward. Equity curve, we can go ahead and reveal in Finder here. And I'm just gonna toss this all into this lady here. See what she has to say. Then also let's go ahead and open them up so we can use our tiny brains as well. Tiny brain, big heart. Tiny brain, big heart. If anybody knows what that's from, you are permitted to let me know in the chat, please. Tiny brain, big heart. It's a little different than what was actually said, but tiny brain, big heart. If you know, please put it in the chat. Because I'll know you're a real one. But if you don't know, still okay. You're still dope. So you can see the walk forward stitched equity here. Okay. Curious as to why you're using Python for HTF when it's subpar and quite slow. High time frame. Did you mean HFT? Did you mean high frequency trading? I don't know how to respond until I know what you actually meant. So much love to you. Thanks for the question. Actually, it's not even a question. It's a statement, but you know, I know developers are like that. Let me just make a statement, not ask a question. It's all good, bro. You mean HFT? Is in what way you connect AI generated code to running Python without copying and pasting the code every time, sir? I just copy and paste the code, or I use Cursor. Cursor is here. I've been using O3 today, and you know, O3 is like 30 cents per run inside of Cursor. This is the AI IDE. So I'm just using my credits here, and I'm copy pasting it. Okay, what you just ran. Well, let's look at it with our eyeballs first. You can see the equity here. I think this is equity, yeah. Equity here. So it goes up. That's good. The CalMar here, let's go ahead and look at this. So this is train start, train end. You probably can't see this, huh? You're welcome, bro. Guess my other message didn't go through. Yes, Python for HFT. No, I don't do HFT. That's the thing. So HFT maybe in a few years. The way I look at it is the lower time frames are easier for us newbies to get off on. So I've only been at this game for 4 years. I'll be here for a long time, and I feel like you just go smaller and smaller time frames over time. It's more competitive, HFT, and I may agree with you when I get there that Python's too slow. I do know Rust though, and Rust is super fast. So if I ever run into a problem with latency, a better word for latency is speed. If I ever run into a speed problem, I will probably use Rust, as I know that language. But yeah, I'm not doing HFT. Some people want to trade 2,000 times a day, and that's not me. Not me. Not right now, at least. Maybe later. Maybe later. Okay, so you can see this set here from 2016 to 2019. This set 2015 to 2018. This set 2016 to 2019. Max drawdowns here. Negative 27, negative 12, negative 17, negative 44, negative 39. The CalMars 268, 3.6. Sortino 124. Sharp 1.4. 3. Okay, so I'm curious to see what she has to say. And also, if you like to give an opinion on O3 compared to O4, compared to O1, ... I don't know. I'm just using the newest ones. I got no opinion. How to read the results. Equity curve. Huge spikes. Flat lines. Spikes. That sawtooth is expected because every 6 months... Every 6 month slice reinitializes capital to 1 million for independence. 2020 to 21 bull run slice rocketed to $16 million. Then the slice starts again at 1 million. The plot plunges, which the max drawdown routine counts as negative 96% drawdown. Later slices trend up more smoothly. 2023 to 24 takeaway. Visually useful for seeing per slice behavior. Slice level metrics abridged here. So trade window, you can see the return from 2019, January 2019 to July 2019, 483%, 1.49 Sharp, 269 CalMar, 74 trades, early BTC bull pop. Then 20 to 21, 1,589, 1.3 Sharp, 2,986 CalMar, 82. That's the 2020 parabolic run. 21 to 21, so 1 to 7 again. Negative 8% return. 0 Sharp, 0 CalMar, 46 trade. Flat chop after the blow off top. 2022.07 to 2023.01, negative 19 return, 0 Sharp, 0 Kalmar, 35 trays, FTX driven bear shock, 2023.07 to 2024.01, 109% return, 2.43 Sharp, 44 Kalmar, 57 trades, post ETF rally. Then the recent 6 months here is 41% return, 1.21 Sharp, Kalmar 4.1, number of trades 48. All right, so average Sharp is 1.04 across all slices. Edge survives regime changes. 4 losing windows, returns from negative 8% to negative 19% cap, the mean CAGR to 4.9 in the naive concatenation. Kalmar blows up for the 2020 parabolic slice because max drawdown inside that 6-month block was tiny. Once we reset the 1M, the metric loses meaning. Parameter stability.
You have to, in a business like this, just keep making things better, keep improving the system, because other parts of it are going to wear out after a while. People will catch on to this or they'll catch on to that. So you just have to, like in any business, you just have to make things better and better and better, because that's what everyone else is trying to do.
Every slice picked MA fast of 13, MA slow of 33. Or 42. Stop loss of 1%, stop loss of 3%.
Riverside es una ciudad y sede del condado homónimo de Riverside, California, Estados Unidos. ¿Quieres oír más?
What the Did Siri just pop up on my motherfucking computer, bro? About Riverside? California? What, dude? What? I don't want to know anything about that place. I literally don't want to know anything about that place. Why would you ever tell me that, Siri? And why are you even here? I didn't even know you were on my computer. The fuck? That was crazy, bro. What these numbers really say, concept survives, real walk forward. The Sharp is over 1 with a tight parameter neighborhood promising. Risk presentation is distorted. Minus 96 drawdown comes from equity teleporting down when a new slice starts. If we compound slice equity, next slice starts with previous ending capital, the true max drawdown and CAGR will sit between the individual slice stats and the naive concatenation. Edge is regime dependent but not fragile. Positive slices align with trending BTC periods. Copy bear slices lose single-digit % controllable with a simple trend filter or volatility sizing. A trend filter or volatility sizing. Let's go ahead up here and let's go ahead and put these results up here. Results. Yep. Aggregated walk forward. Well, let's put them all in there. Why not? Recommended next steps. Rerun walk forward with compounding. Start capital equals equity last slice. Why you want this and what you'll learn is a true CAGR, max drawdown, and CalMAR. Add a trend filter. Should sidestep the 19% bear market slices. Interesting. I actually want to do that right now, because that's a solid idea. So let's go up here before we get there. Copy and paste. Trend filter. Please update this code to only trade if it is over the 200 SMA. This is adding a trend. Okay, let's get back to that regular data here. The return is 192,000%. So, okay. And now, let's go ahead and run it. Yo, man. What's up, Justin? 777 to you. Much love. He says his new PC, old one burned up last week. Damn. Damn, dude. Almost back. But what's up, dude? 777, bro. Okay, so let's go ahead and read this. Added a new 200 SMA indicator calculation. Only take long positions in uptrend. This changes everything. We'll see how it does, though. Get rid of this. Well, let's keep this one. Hey, accept. 200, perfect. Please do not have these debug printouts because it makes it super hard to see the original stats. Okay, so here we go. Profit 2, 58, 302 compared. I mean, it got worse, but that stuff was too good to be true anyway, so. Shazam? Like the music Shazam? I love that. I love Shazam. Let's wait for this to be done optimized. I'm curious about that.
Don't even think about it, bro. Going. Let them find out us, they gon' be on you.
Who you guys? Optimize. Here it goes. Yo, I appreciate you sharing that. Okay, so you can see here, this is crazy. These are crazy equity curves. Too good to be true again. Worst trade, negative 22%. 776 trades. Max drawdown, sharp 56. The return percentage, immaculate crazy, so trust it. I don't trust it for a second. Volatility is infinity. Let's put the optimized result in here for funsies. Nah, I'm not even gonna put it in there. Let's go ahead and delete this file. It's too good. It's too good. I don't even want it. It's too good. I don't even want to do. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Let's do P1. Let's do priority 1 here and send me back the full code. Thank you. Below is a self-contained walk-forward script with compounding. Each 6-month trade slice now starts with whatever equity the previous finished one. No more artificial reset. So let's call this walk-forward compounding. Copy, paste, rename. Compound. I always do that, dude. I always put the copy instead of the paste. I hit the C again instead of V. Should only be hitting the V, dude. Okay, here we go. This will take a second. All right, here we go. So you can see the max drawdown is 52% here. Let's go over it with AI because, you know, she's fly and I'm just me, dude. I'm just me. I'm just mobbing. Above that, please walk me through them and your analysis, please. So let's go ahead here and say Trading Bot walk forward here. Yo, Dan, what's up? 777, dude. Good to have you here, bro. Compounding. Reveal and finder, please. And let's put both of these in there. And then let's go ahead and open them up. Okay, so this is not the one. This is the compounded walk forward. Okay, so looks like heat, bro. It looks like heat. And then equity curve CSV here.
Imagine you had everything you wanted. Everything. Imagine you were everything you ever wanted to be. And capture that feeling. That's the easiest way to manifest what you want.
I'm doing pretty good, man. Thank you. Good to see you. All right, so let's see what AI has to say about this. Number one, headline numbers, compounded walk forward. 100x at 9.5 years. Total return is 101,000%. Simple ratio, compounded slice to slice. The CAGR, 189%. Average geometric growth per year. Max drawdown is negative 52%. Worst peak to trough after compounding. The mean slice sharp here is the average of the 6-month trade windows. The mean slice Kalmar here is the 259 slice level, inflated when drawdown is very small. Trade windows 13, 9 winning, 4 losing. What jumps out? The equity curve now makes sense. No more artificial cliffs. Growth is lumpy but monotonic. Outsized CAGR is the real. Outsized CAGR is the real math. Is real math, but not real world scalable. When 1 million explodes to 16 million in a single slice,